What's happening, people? Back with another reaction, back with some more police. We're going back to Zenyatta Mondatta. Once again, big shout out to Lori for sharing all their albums with us, as well as Han Solo, who kicked off the police deep dive to begin with the greatest hits compilation. And yeah, we're up to the tune Voices Inside My Head. It speaks to perhaps an unsettled mind, whether that's actual, multiple personality disorder or schizophrenia. Ultimately, hearing voices is probably not a great thing. Perhaps, if it's in a more conceptual vein, in the sense that you have different parts to your personality that sort of speak to each other. But yeah, voices in your head, if you're genuinely hearing them, it sounds like you're in an extreme mental state, whether that's because of a particular mental illness or perhaps a drug-induced state, but generally speaking, it's probably not a good thing. So let's find out what the police have to say about it. And to be fair, some of their songs are lighter and almost comedic, and other tunes seem much more serious, so I'm not quite sure what to expect given the title. But here we go. This is the Police from Zenyatta Mondatta 1980, and it's called Voices Inside My Head. Oh. Bit of a nighttime groove to it. Like that bass too. like, even a minute in, I was like, I'm not gonna say that it's an instrumental because that happens a bunch of times. It was still going right there? Um, but yeah, ultimately, thankfully, I held off because eventually we did hear some vocals. Um, and yeah, it failed to occur to me that it might be someone else's voice, echoes in time of things people said, perhaps important moments, maybe even some that didn't play out the way that one would want, maybe, making them stick in the mind in that way. But either way, positive or negative, I was thinking more of, voices of one's own brain, but yeah, the idea that you just keep playing back certain exchanges because they have, certain like emotional weight. That is like a profound rendering of the phrase "voices in my head." So I did enjoy that. It was, a more serious sounding tune. It had a nice groove to it, but ultimately, it felt like more of a jam because in the opening it sort of had that long instrumental, and then in the latter like third it went back to essentially being an instrumental with crazy drum flourishes and just a cool like sequence of chronology of the final part of the track. So yeah, once again, Copeland's drumming is insane.